Well, huh. Alright, so let's go over the garden project again. I'm gonna make another video here. Okie dokie, pokey smoky. Let's get on the job here. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So, here's how it goes. So, we're gonna have a fence. And it's gonna go right here. Ooh, cut my foot off. Oh, excuse me. Here. Cut it off. Well, let's see. Okay, see where the shed is? That line. Follow that black trim. So, sit down on the grass here. So that should work. Between, we're gonna put in some mulch, and let's see. And then we're gonna. My dad wants to put like a plant on this end, a plant on that end, plant on this end, plant on that end, plant on this end, plant on that end. I think he only wants to put one like on the front, and that's it. So, like a rosemary here, rosemary there on the front end, and then, you know, you have your fence. But, you know, we'll just have to see. This is gonna, we got it all built today. So all we had to do this morning was put the final braces on here. And then, so on this garden, my dad and I put soil in it. We put that Texas friendly topsoil down first, about 4 bags of that. And then we put just a pile of dirt that's still right there. There's still a good amount left. And we put that in, put a good amount of that in. And we put about 3 bags of Kellogg's in there. So anyways, the project will go on until about Wednesday, I think. And that should be it. So that should be it with that project. Should go on until that day, till about Wednesday or so. And yeah. So yeah, we will have to see y'all soon. So not too much going on though. Been pretty busy this week, and it'll be another busy week next week. But tomorrow, guys, there may be one video of the storms. They say it's gonna rain. Now the clouds are coming in at midnight. You can see the clouds building up back here. There's a thin layer back there, and up north there's really nothing right now. So, anyways. They say it's gonna rain, and they're like, no, but they say there's still a chance of rain. So, and I'm gonna tell y'all about what's happening out of the ranch. Usually, I'm out there helping my grandfather bale hay and stuff, and this time I wasn't able to be out there, and maybe we'll be there for a second cut in like October, if we get a second cut. It's pretty dry right now, guys. Keep that in mind. Well, okay, so we had my grandfather. We talked to him about every day, you know, so we like to keep in touch with your grandparents. You know, if you still have them around, just call them. And so sometimes we'll call them in the morning and then at night sometimes. So my grandfather, on the baler, usually I'm helping him, you know, do the maintenance, grease it, everything, get check change and pick up and everything. Well, this time he was doing it. You know, haven't been down there, so he's been having to do everything. But that's okay, because he's been doing that. He knows how to do everything. So, he's smart when it comes, you know, to all this stuff. So, he knows all about balers, and I do too, and tractors. Anyway, so I'm gonna get into the subject, guys. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I can't think. So he went out and started baling, and this is a John Deere 567 baler, and it's probably from 2007. It's about 10 years old, 10 or 11 years old now, and it's been a great baler over the past couple years. A few years ago, we had some big issues with it, and then it's been fine. And last year, we had a net wrap issue, but it just kept knotting up. So the computer supposedly went out in the baler, so it had that replaced. My grandfather, had John Deere come out and they replaced that. And then they stuck around, I think, for a while and let him do like 25 rolls of hay, and it worked out just fine. And they wanted to make sure everything worked before they left, so that's what they did. And then they left, and then my grandfather just he kept baling, and everything seemed to be okay, and he's thinking he was going to get probably 60 acres of hay done today. And sure enough, something else went wrong. Well, everything works fine. He stops and when we're out baling hay, we keep sandwiches with us and water and some other stuff with us for lunchtime on the tractor usually. And so my grandfather stopped, pulled beneath the shade tree, and ate his lunch. And guys, I know I'm going into detail. And then he went out and baled for maybe another hour. And then he went over, and then he kept, I'd say about 25 minutes. No, I'm going to take away that hour. He probably started baling for about 25 minutes, so that'd probably be about, he baled up another 5 or 6 rolls. And something else happened. So one of the hydraulic cylinders went out. That lifts the gate up to put the bale out. That went out. My grandfather's got to have that rebuilt. So he's going to take it to John Deere and Giddings, which is Shoppa's. And so that's what it's called, Shoppa's. That's the people who own it. And then they're going to fix that. And then it had a net wrap issue that we've never really had before. I think we've had it one time, but it never really happened again. What happened is my grandfather said it just kept wrapping and wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. And he couldn't get it, it finally stopped, but he wasted a lot of net wrap on this one, and it was just awful. So, and then he tried to go again, and then the net wrapping issue it wouldn't stop wrapping. So, and usually it wraps it about 3 times with net wrap, and then it stops. So, that's automatic and stuff. So, another issue. So, and my grandfather, we currently now have 50 acres of hay down on the ground right now. And my grandmother said, I thought he was going to cry. I mean, I wanted to cry for him because he's got 50 acres left, and they're calling rain Sunday and Monday. And I think there are going to be some pretty good storms. So that hay won't be baled till like Friday or Saturday next week. So, and my grandfather just was overwhelmed because he's spent a lot of money on the baler. At the end of the season, he had lots of parts replaced and everything checked out. He thought he'd get his money's worth, but then it got more issues. So, anyways, the baler's just showing its age right now. It's still in pretty good shape. It does its job. It's only on 9,700 rolls now. Yeah, 9,700 rolls now. It should get up to that 15 to 20,000 rolls, and then it should start showing its age then. Not this early. So, the tractor's doesn't have any issue. We don't have any issues with tractors or anything. It's the baler that's been the problem. So, last night I prayed, and that they would be able to put a new computer in it and it would work, and it did work for probably 2 to 3 hours, and he was hoping to there's this big patch below the house that's about 50 acres, and maybe about 35 or 40 to be exact. So he was hoping to get it Usually we get around 100 rolls down there. Well, he was at 58, I believe, and he had, maybe quite a few more passes left. And this year the hay is pretty thin and it's not thick. It's been so dry, and so he's on 58 rolls below the house there, and I'll have to show y'all that sometime. And he just, I don't know, he just can't finish one place. He can't finish it because Baylor just it's just break. That's where he had the issue. So I think yesterday he did 9 rolls, and then today he did 51 rolls down there, and so, and then it struck again. Trouble struck again, so I don't know. I just wanted to cry, and other people down there having Baylor issues, and so anyways, boy, look at this big piece of carpet grass. See this? It's got little seeds on it. Ain't that cool? That looks so cool. Look at it. See where all those seeds are? Huh. Interesting. Has a strong smell to it. Yeah, so, here in Austin, I want to get some rain on the ground, but yeah, we don't want it to rain down at the ranch because we don't want that hay to get all wet, and it just puts a damper on everything. But my grandfather, if it doesn't rain too bad, he should be able to bale on Monday afternoon, or Tuesday afternoon, if anything. So, I don't know. They say there could be a couple strong storms tomorrow, which, of course, it's been my grandfather's luck. It's been our luck down there for the past couple years. So that's the way it's been the past couple years. Is we'll have hay on the ground, and then the baler work fine past couple years, and we're baling as quick as we can, and then it's time to quit for a day. It's like 10 o'clock. And then you go out the next day in the afternoon, and sure enough, around that 3:30 to 4 o'clock, those big old thunderheads start popping up, and they come and they dump like 2 inches in another 10 minutes, and it just messes up everything. So, anyways, that's about it. So, anyways, I'm going to keep pumping out videos, guys, and y'all just keep making money and getting out there and hustling. Get out there early, get your work done, and the reward comes where hopefully you get to sit inside in that air conditioning. Guys, it's hot out there. Just be sure you're drinking water and some Gatorade and some other, good drinks for you. To replenish your electrolytes and, all that stuff. And guys, I've been wearing, I wear, a hat all summer. And this thing's going to start getting torn up here pretty soon. So, look at all the salt. So, this thing will be pretty faded by November when I get another, this thing will be worn out. It's gonna start fading here pretty soon. But, anyways, so watch this guys, in my videos, I'll probably be wearing a wide brim hat some, and this hat. Just watch this, you know, this shirt here is starting to get faded. This hat will get pretty faded, and so my boots will start wearing out in a couple months. So, it's just the way Texas summers go. But, anyways, enough blabbering about some weird, you know, boring topic there. But, anyways, I guess that we will see you later, and hope you enjoy the video. And there's more videos to come on the garden. So, we will see y'all later. Bye.